Freak Nation, this segment brought to you by our good friends at Straight Talk. That's Straight Talk to you and me. Need more data so you can stream the freaks, stream your jams? Well, switch to Straight Talk and get real unlimited data on a reliable 5G network. Straight Talk, available at Walmart or straighttalk.com. You know, given the fact that I am the father of an 11-year-old, and I hang with 11-year-olds quite often. Don't sleazy there, Crasher.
At soccer games.
Yes. Oh,
You're their coach.
God.
I wasn't going anywhere.
I was hanging out at Main Event with Henley, my daughter, and her. I went. No, listen, I took him. Wasn't hanging out. Wasn't like, hey.
Wow.
We had a damn good time at the arcades, and you could follow trends with these 11-year-olds. And little did I know about 5-6 months ago that Taylor Swifties are gone. It's all about Sabrina Carpenter. It is all about SC. Is that right, Richie?
I don't disagree. I do not disagree with you. Sabrina Carpenter is the latest and greatest pop star in the universe that is the music industry. So much so that her latest album, this is my favorite part of the show because we get to talk about music. Sabrina Carpenter's latest album, called Short and Sweet, was nominated for 8 Grammys this year, and I believe it did win for at least 1 or 2 as well. So she is the latest and greatest thing in pop music, and she's terrific. She's incredible. Go check out her album Short and Sweet. It's really good.
Her Instagram, Crasher, is growing. How many followers do you think she has on Instagram?
40 million?
Close. 45 million followers on Instagram.
Hey.
Cole Cusimano does not agree with it. I saw you shaking your head over there.
I'm very anti Sabrina Carpenter.
Why?
You got a stance on Sabrina Carpenter?
I am. I'm just not really into the hypersexualization of her work
the
hypersexualization of her comments and her work when she has all these little girls looking up to her. But that's just me being an old head, I guess. I don't know.
Get out of here, man!
Almost 30 now, and it's showing.
Get out of here.
Sorry,
Have you ever
Sabrina.
tried this one, Cole? Have you ever tried this one? That just flew right over your head. That was great.
No.
What the hell? It flew over my head.
mine
What
too.
was that?
Yeah.
It's a line in a song.
Yeah,
it's
I
a
would
lyric.
not know. I would
And
not know.
she gets on stage at her shows and she does different positions every show. Have you ever tried this one? And they're different positions.
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 With all these little girls like Henley's age looking up to her.
Well, we might have a little conversation before little SC's brought into the sergeant household.
But now we know why a couple of drivers they have a high affinity for her.
You know what? This might be the greatest thing that's ever happened to William Boring, is to be caught in one of those positions with Sabrina Carpenter.
Damn.
Right?
Sure.
Touche?
Yes.
Sure. And then she can get on stage. Have you ever tried this one?
And bring out
William's
William
with her.
Boring. And then William.
Yeah. Hi.
Wow.
Hi. I'm on the Empire State Building. Hi. So there is a story, though, that evidently someone who reached out to who? William Boring reached out to Sabrina, or what's the story here,
Okay, so
Richard?
the entire story is a big joke, and it started on a parody account on Twitter that's picking up steam called Daily Downfords. This is the latest and greatest in parody accounts when it comes to news. Somewhat in the vein of like NBA Centel. You guys have no idea what that is. William Byron brought that up in his TMZ interview, but it's basically just random made up crap that goes around the internet, and it's a meme. So
I fell for something I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. I fell for something. So yeah,
Exactly.
They're good. They're sly in how they word things.
Exactly, and they photoshopped William Byron commenting on a Sabrina Carpenter Instagram, on her Instagram, and that's how this all started. And so he went on TMZ and he was asked about it and be like, "Oh, what's going on here? Is this a thing?" And he said, no, it's not. But he did invite Sabrina out to a race. And then this weekend in Atlanta, it was still the biggest story in Atlanta this weekend, William Boring, because he was asked about it in the media center. And he said, and he was asked basically like, hey, William, have you heard from Sabrina yet? Oop, that's Cole. There we go.
Sabrina Carpenter yet? That's a good one. No, it was cool to have a little bit of fun with that, and we'll see where it goes. The question's for TMZ.
Hey.
Oh, that's it? That's the
it?
answer?
So what you're saying
Lordy.
is Sabrina's known for her song Espresso, and he could be Vanilla Bean Byron could be her bae. See, I could be topical. I could be, I can play into this.
Good.
Vanilla Bean Byron. I don't agree with it, but Espresso. Figured it kind of pair well.
Oh, Cole, I feel for Cole because he's right. Your next generation of drivers, my friend, are the freaking worst. Again, I've got socks in my drawer that have more personality than William Boring. Play that soundbite again. Because listen, if that's Kyle Busch, Chase Briscoe, Ross Chastain, Kosovar, not Hocevar, not the Jekyll and Hyde. What do we call him? Kosovar,
He's alter ego.
the alter ego, or even a few other younger drivers. I mean, Kyle Larson would have some fun with that. But here it is, William Boring, Sabrina Carpenter, one of the biggest artists out there on the planet. How does he answer it there, Richard?
Have you heard from Sabrina Carpenter yet?
That's a good one.
Stop it. Just stop it.
That's a good one.
Just write it. Just say something like this, William. She put me in an odd position. Yeah. You can go to 4-shot now, Richie. I'm tired of looking at myself, okay?
Hang on.
God.
She put me in an odd position.
Maybe it's
Well done, old
maybe it's his
man.
freaking sponsor, Liberty University, where maybe he is just a freaking tyrant wanting to go bananas. But Liberty University says you cannot say anything that is that is even remotely off color. So that's why I'm kind of surprised that he ended up on. How did freaking William Boring end up on TMZ?
Sabrina.
Because Sabrina Carpenter is one of the biggest pop stars in the world.
Oh, was it because he put it out there,
No, Richard just told
or
you the story.
or the
The
NASCAR
Downfords,
sent
the
it.
Downfords?
the Downfords put it out there,
Right,
and then TMZ called on to it, and they asked them to come on their show. And yeah,
Verify this, Byron. Boring. Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Cole Cusimano. Hey, speaking of Cole Cusimano, Cole, you put together the graphics for our Beat the Freaks, which, by the way, Freak Nation, every Friday, Saturday morning, we put out a Beat the Freaks video where you get a chance to beat the Freaks. The majority of the time it's going to be NASCAR. However, next weekend it's going to be IndyCars. We kick off St. Pete, where you get to pick 3 drivers, and if your 3 drivers total finishing numbers beat ours, you take home a set of General Tires. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. But are we going to do, Richard, are we going to do X this time? We can do it this week. Maybe do it for IndyCar.
oh, you're talking. We can put it out on the Instagrams.
Right.
Yeah, we can make it a part. We can even make it a part of horsepower hump day.
Yeah, that's
Even.
true. Okay. So regardless, we had, of course, our picks for Atlanta. And who was the gentleman, Cole, that participated in our Beat the Freaks, the first one for 2025?
At Josh George 3.
Hey, all right. How did we do there, Richard C. Suave or Cole? Can you bring up that graphic on how we did? There it is. Look at that.
Oh, baby.
Crasher with a hard 114. Look at Josh George, the 3, in that position. Anybody else get it?
Yes. I was just going to say, well done, Kenny.
And Cole with that Austin Cindric pick, falling in the 7s. Richard C., why did you suck so bad this race?
Daniel Suarez let me down, man. I wanted to run it back with my boys from last year in that 3-wide finish, and
Yep.
Daniel Suarez has got 1.5 feet out the door at Trackhouse, and so he did not fare very well on Sunday.
Bring
He
the
was
graphic.
victim, though.
Bring
He
the
was victim of
graphic back up.
circumstance.
All right. So again, Freak Nation, look, Josh George there. If you're watching this, be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You can have a shot at winning a set of General Tires. Josh is not taking home some General Tires. Crash kicked his ass with $1.14 to his 82. You know what that means? Means you got to get the hell out of here, guys. So again, Beat the Freaks, Freak Nation. We'll be doing IndyCar this weekend. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and, of course, on Facebook. The website, speedfreaks.tv. Go to 4-Shot Richie. I don't want to say goodbye, just me. Will you?
I can't do that. I have to pull up the thing. So,
Okay.
yeah,
How
we
about a
can't go to the
two-shot?
background.
It's better to have Crasher's beautiful
Yeah.
face in there. Might have to talk about another position once we get off the show. Cole Cusimano. All right, man. We'll do it again next week, Freak Nation. Thank you guys for being a part of this big old thing. See you.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.